Welcome to Storm Shelter Cinema at Arlington High School, the movie review show where we love talking about movies. Today we'll be reviewing Wish, released in 2023, directed by Chris Buck. I'm Josh Christensen, and I'm joined today by my co-host Bailee.
The movie Wish follows a 17-year-old girl named Asha. She makes a powerful plea to the stars, making a powerful wish. Due to her wish, she meets a magic star to help her during this time in her life. Together they face the Kingdom of Roses, now devious ruler Magnifico.
The implicit meaning of the film, I believe, is that you shouldn't always rely on others to get what you want. Sometimes you need to do things yourself. I think the movie also focuses on having false hope and putting trust into someone they shouldn't, which is an interesting message, I think, for a kid's film. I also think the implicit meaning could be no matter what, you should follow your dreams until you achieve them. And that message is in most kids' movies these days, which doesn't surprise me, because that's an easy, lighthearted topic you can focus on.
The most impressive parts of this film, in my opinion, are the animation and the art of it. It was personally very strong and strongly captivated by how amazing the animation was and the smoothness of it. I also love the use of color in this film. I noticed this especially when she had just got the star to come down to her and she was chasing it in the woods. Another thing I adored was the aspect of having all of her friends and the whole town come together at the end and all sing. That was an amazing part. The editing and art of this film are truly amazing.
I thought the film was okay. I definitely think it's for a younger crowd, but still enjoyable for the whole family. Just not really my favorite kind of film. I found some of the characters just boring with not much to give to the film. The main character, Asha, just feels like any other Disney princess and feels like a copy. On the other hand, I think the animation was also very good and the movie had a good art style. But the artwork itself doesn't make up for the rest of the movie. It wasn't necessarily a boring movie, but definitely not a movie I'd get lost in.
I really didn't like this movie. It was honestly, I feel like there wasn't enough going on, if that makes sense. There wasn't a lot to it other than a star and wishes.
Yeah, I think definitely it's one of those movies where, like, when you're babysitting, you just put on the background for, like, the kids to watch or whatever.
I agree with that. But I don't even know if I'd let my 4-year-old little cousin watch this movie. It's just like off-putting. It's just weird.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of other movies that I'd prefer to watch over this one, especially when it comes to, like, younger kid animated films.
It's also, I feel like, kind of cringy because at the one point when she was going in for her interview with Magnifico, she was like talking and then out of nowhere she starts singing and like trauma dumping on him, and it was just kind of like,
it didn't feel natural at all. Like, even though it's supposed to be like a fantasy world, it was definitely pretty corny and didn't feel like it just
I wasn't a fan of it. It's definitely going to be a thumbs down for me.
Yeah, I'd also say I think it's a thumbs down.
Yeah, I don't know, it was just very iffy.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us today on Storm Shelter Cinema, where we reviewed Wish, released in 2023, directed by Chris Buck. I'm Josh Christensen, and I didn't really enjoy this movie. My co-host Bailee, she didn't like this movie at all as well. We'll see you next time at the movies.